Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. See, I told you the volume would go up as soon as the live
Yes.
starts. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Hearns Live. We are here, episode 253. And I've got Hearns royalty with us.
Oh.
Hey, superstar.
That's so
Noelle.
nice. Hi,
Welcome
everyone.
back.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
For those that don't know Noelle, introduce yourself.
Wow, you put me on the spot.
A little bit. I told you I would.
So I am from France, if
Yep.
you can't hear it. I've been working with Hearns a while ago now.
Yeah.
So it was in the past. It was 2018, I believe.
Yep. And your
Um,
first upload that I saw, because I posted it yesterday, that was February 2019. Is that right?
yes, could
Yeah.
be. Yes,
That was
because
the first episode of Hearns Live that we put up yesterday.
yes, so
Hey?
you put it again.
253 episodes later, here you are. You're
Wow.
back again.
What a
So
journey.
in 6 years, that's right. Right, full
Yes.
circle. So
Full
it's really,
circle.
really good. And you've had a look through the shop.
Yes,
And
I did.
And what do you think?
I think it's amazing.
Yeah?
Yes, yes.
What do you think of our humble little studio?
So the studio is very, very well organized and very well
You're
equipped.
flattering me. I
No,
don't
no,
think
no.
organized.
Organized and very well equipped. I am impressed by the numbers of cameras everywhere.
Yeah, and lights. Looks
And
like we know what
lights.
we're doing.
Yeah, it looks flattering on
Did
our
you know
face.
that this here, we didn't have it made for the set? That's from the window.
Oh,
So the hobby side of it broke about 2 years ago, like the glass cracked.
okay.
And we replaced it with new LED technology.
Okay,
But I thought it was a real shame to waste this. So we put it here as a backdrop.
it's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Great
That is
idea.
fantastic. Well, that is awesome. So you've been part of the Hearns family for like 6 years now?
Yes, I've been visiting on and off.
Yep.
Made good friends here. Some of are overseas now, you
Yep.
know, good old Robbie.
That's right.
We still are in contact, especially when Formula One is on. We have
Yeah.
that in common.
Fantastic. Well, it's good to have that connection.
Yes,
Is
yeah.
Robbie still into his hobbies or not so much?
I believe when he has time, but I think it's hard, right, to have time for hobbies, isn't it?
It is. It is. As
Yes.
life goes on, it gets harder and harder. But
For
that's
sure.
what we do.
Yes,
We make it. It's our life,
yes,
and that's why we're here.
yes.
So that is fantastic. And what other news have you got for us?
Well, you know, I'm happy to be here today.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk a bit about the hobbies
Yes.
that we can share on
Yeah,
this.
absolutely.
So I still do a little bit of FPV drones. If
Yeah.
people remember what FPV
Well,
drones
that's what you
are.
were known for, right? You were like the
Yes.
drone girl.
Yes,
You were like
yes.
national champion, right? World champion.
I wish. No, I was just a little humble YouTube person, but I had lots of fun doing that, and currently trying to see if I need to change and upgrade my drone.
Yep.
So that's why I haven't flown for a bit, and it's always the same. We have the whole summer. I don't fly in summer, and then when it gets rainy in winter, that's when I'm like, that's when I
Right.
need to go fly. I always do it every year.
Every year.
But yeah, I would like to upgrade the frame on my drone to a newer one
Yep.
that has been released by the company I've been working with for years, like
Fantastic.
probably, I don't know, maybe as long as I've been at Hearns as well.
Has
And
the electronics changed much in drones? in
the
the
electronics
past?
has changed a lot,
Yeah.
but I'm a bit old school, so I haven't.
Because I can
changed
imagine that
much.
the latency and the communication between the drone and the headset
Yes.
is getting better, like every generation.
Look, it is getting better, especially in digital. So analog hasn't changed,
Yes.
but it doesn't really need to. I feel
Yes.
like analog is optimal. Digital, it's getting a bit better. I've noticed that people from the community saying that when they started with HD or digital and tried analog, they still feel like analog is better.
Really?
Yes.
Just more connected.
Better in terms of being connected.
Yeah.
Obviously not better in terms of what you see.
Yeah.
But also communication with the radio itself has improved in some ways.
Yes.
Some systems are a lot more efficient these days.
Yes.
You don't have to manually change something. Some things have become automatic. I only know that from talking with friends.
Yeah.
I am still old technology, but it works for
good.
me, and I'm a big believer of thinking you don't really need to change when it works for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that's the only thing I'm going to change. I just want to give a go to the new frame that the company I work with has been released, and also it's been designed in how can I say, in relationship with one of my friends back in Europe.
Fantastic.
So yeah,
That is awesome. Well, welcome back. I hope to hear and see your adventures of of droning again. That'd be
that
awesome.
would be nice.
That'll be awesome. Well, thank you very much for
Thank you.
taking time out of your day and joining us today.
Yeah.
I'm sure the audience will love seeing you back on the screen.
No, that would be nice.
Thank you very much, Noelle. If
No
you could
worries.
go and get Kobe or whoever else is ready to come spend some time with me, that would be fantastic.
No worries. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Noelle.
Bye, everyone.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Leave this one here. Thank you, Noelle. Wow, guys, how cool is that? That is awesome to see Noelle back in the Hearns studio. So who have we got on today? Right, we got Craig, we got Peter. Hey, Pete, Captain S-Man, Tony P, afternoon all. I'm surprised Tony P is watching this. He's probably busy painting, I dare say. We got Anthony, I can't read it. The Original, is it? Quick question, since the boom of my AFB club installed the weather whole top of the whole painting.
Are you reading comments again?
I'm trying to read comments, but you know I'm not a very good reader.
What is this? Since I've got the boom on my AFV club M81A1 ARV and the front plate installed with the cable running through it, it's time to weather the lower hull or continue with the green blees on the top hull painting. That is really exciting. It sounds like he's building a model kit of like an armored personnel carrier or something like that by AFV Club.
AFV Club.
Who are a really good brand.
One of your favorites.
I do really like AFV Club. I have a T34 with full interior by them.
Yep.
Phenomenal kit.
Hey, Kobe, welcome.
Hello. Hello, Brett.
Welcome in this week,
I just come straight in.
You just come
hit
in.
the jugular,
you know? Straight in.
So, yeah, it looks like everyone's been busy.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying hi.
Everyone's saying hi. Welcome in.
Yeah.
253, mate. What have you been up to this week?
What have I been up to?
Yeah.
I've been working on the Hotchkiss H39.
You have. You've got as far as weathering now, right?
I'm weathering. I put a wash on and I've done some rust weathering on the tracks.
Yep.
I've done some oil washes, bit of that.
Oil washes?
I've done oil and acrylic.
What's oil wash?
So it's like enamel.
Panel line.
Panel line and like splatters and whatnot. So it's all looking.
Splatters?
Yeah, you can make like little dust splatters and whatnot.
You're a wizard.
Ah, I'm a wizard, Harry.
Artist. Right.
So I've been up to that.
No planes this week?
No planes. I
Did you
did
know
a little
that-
bit of planes at home.
Did you know that it's Avalon International Air Show's on?
I did because I'm going.
Are you?
I'm going tomorrow.
That doesn't. You'll be foaming.
I
You'll be
got.
foaming at the lips, right? You'll be loving it.
I know, right?
Are you a plane guy through and through?
Jack's going to be there as well.
Oh.
I'm the aeroplane guy. He's the helicopter guy.
Oh,
He's there for the
hell.
helis. I'm there for the planes.
Yeah.
It's just a match made in
You're
heaven, really.
You're going to get selfies with them?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go up to the F-22.
You're going to ride?
No, I'm not. I'm catching the bus. It's really,
Why
really
would you do that?
chockers.
Wouldn't you ride? You just go straight in.
You can't. You
Jack
can't
will.
split and whatnot. Yeah, Jack is. But you got to leave really early. I'm leaving 6 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm going on Saturday. It's a big, long weekend type thing.
Yep.
So they've got
What's going to be your favourite plane at the air show? Come on, what's one favourite plane?
I haven't read the program. I'm surprising myself. But I love the fact...
You're such a plane tease.
I love the fact that the F-22 demonstration team is there.
Yes.
That's really exciting. They come pretty much every year now.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Australia will do a F-35 and F-18 demonstration with the early warning technologies and the systems that kind of communicate together with a little bit of a display there, which will be nice.
Show of arms, right?
Yeah, yeah. And then I love when those army men jump out of the helicopter. You know,
make sure they don't recruit you. Hey, they'll be drooling. They'll get you in your weakness.
I know, right?
Next thing you'll be off in the RAF.
Mate, you want to fly this? You want to fly this plane? Come over here. But no,
you could be Iceman or Goose or whatever.
How could I go over there when I've got two new exciting products to share with you?
Two, not just one.
Not just one, two.
That's your hand, mate.
Do you see?
That's just your hand that they can see.
I want guesses.
I like putting it right here because people think they need to adjust their glasses because
they start squinting.
It's completely out of focus.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
But let's have a look on the overhead. We don't need to
bore you with all the silly little boy details.
What are we looking at?
We're looking at two brand new side cutters by 9 Steps Industries, who are like a Hearns business, right? We get these. These are ours.
Developed by modelers for modelers.
That's right.
Hey?
That's right. This
Industry leaders.
We love
9 steps,
having
9 steps ahead.
That's right. That's actually I never thought of that.
Didn't you?
I thought of the stairs.
I've got hundreds of them. Huh?
thoughts or stares?
No, just a little slang. Take,
Yeah.
take your next step. 9 steps.
9 steps. Take your next step.
That's right.
Take it to 10.
I've got it all.
All right. What have
No,
you
10
got?
steps is too many.
What do you think you've got there?
I don't know. I have no idea. You know, I'm not a modeler.
But I know you're left-handed.
Well, I am.
That's
Definitely
for you.
left-handed.
These side cutters are perfect for you because these
Is it?
are.
Can I cut my nails?
You can cut your nails. I wouldn't recommend it, but I use the essentials for cutting my nails.
Okay.
The $20 ones.
There's fashion tips with Kobe. Cosmetic and fashion tips.
So these are oh my god, they're sharp.
Are they?
You haven't used single-sided because
No.
you're from the RC world.
I'm from the RC world.
You can pretty much like slice straight through your skin with those.
If you say single-sided, I'm just thinking of a Ducati swing arm.
Yuck. I'm not a fan of those. So because you're left-handed,
Can I please have some sprues? Can you give the man some sprues?
give the man
We are
a
a
model.
model shop, and you've bought on nippers, and you have not bought in sprues for me to cut.
Well,
What
bear
ki-
with me because
What kind of ramshackle operation are you running, Kobe?
do I have the sprue for you? There you go. You can turn left or right and pretty much find a sprue around here.
That's right. What am I looking at?
I don't know, just something. Just cut it. Because Brett is left-handed, he needs a left-handed
You
side
can see by the
cutter.
hair. I only have hair on one palm.
Is that just to remind yourself?
Yeah.
You do this one.
Let's me
Left
try. I
and
can
right.
turn left.
So because he's left-handed, it'll cut from the top, so he'll be able to
Holy
see.
moly!
Right?
But you can see where you're cutting.
That's right.
I've never had that before.
That's right, because they're left-handed side cutters, because you're a left-handed person.
Because when I'm holding it like this, you can see where you... No.
Yeah. I mean, I would recommend like flipping it around.
Like that.
Yeah.
Towards the gate.
But the way that you hold it with your left hand, if you were to use right-handed cutters, it's going to cut from the bottom, which can be a bit weird. I'm sure left-handed people have gotten used to it, but it's just a nice thought to have for someone who's left-handed and wants to be able to
What do you
see
mean
where they're
nice thought?
cutting.
This is an industrial revolution right here.
So now
Not
Brett
only
can
that,
see
but
where he's cutting.
9 steps is all inclusive.
It is very inclusive brand, just
I
like
feel
Hearns
like
and
you
9 Steps.
finally recognize the lefties of the world.
Oh, you're so loose.
Why?
You're so loose.
It's changed me. These are important to me. And
Well,
all left-handed people out there.
Whatever. Moving on from the left-handed people. I've
Left-handed.
given you too much clout today.
All right.
I want to introduce you.
The NSTL 035.
Oh, there
Yeah?
you go. Just finish it off. 035. You've already used these.
Have I?
You have used them on your RC car tires.
I did. I love these.
These
Tell
are
me about these. What does it say? Hold the packet up. Come on.
45-degree side cutters.
45-degree side.
Get it
cutters.
in the overhead.
I'm trying.
There we go.
What frame do you call that, mate?
A good one.
You done this before? Here you go.
Absolutely. 45-degree premium side cutters.
Yes.
So these
What's
ones
premium about it?
premium is the cut. You get a really, really nice cut with the machine quality, and I'm pretty sure it'll be single-sided as well.
Beautiful.
These have
packaging.
literally only come in yesterday,
Beautiful packaging, by the way.
isn't it? Lovely details on the back.
Rockwell 60/46 HRC blade. Oh, that must be
You know what else Rockwell
must be-
made?
the composition.
Do you know what else Rockwell made?
No.
The B1 Lancer bomber, which will be at Avalon Air Show this year.
Talk to me about the. Hang on, talk to me about the nippers. Don't worry about your planes, mate.
Moving on from the
So,
planes.
do you know why I like these? Because if you're an RC racer of on-road variety, of which there are plenty, the tires come with what they call a center bead, right? It's all fuzzy.
I'm trying. There you go.
So you see that center bead,
Mm.
and you don't really want to sand it off and give your tires an extra heat cycle. But what you want to do is you want to cut them off.
Mm.
So you use these. Look, nice flush cut.
Wow.
It's taking that bead straight off at 45 degrees. Look
Yeah.
at that bit. Look at that bit there that I did.
You've done really well, and that's just the first little bit.
And that was because usually when you have the other ones, like you're sort of like, oh, you can't really see what you're doing, right? But now we've got the 45-degree ones.
That's just because
We're
you're
there.
left-handed.
It's more ergonomic. We're there.
I agree. These do have a really good purpose. If you're trying to cut really obscure shapes and whatnot, the 45 degrees are a really good side cutter to have because you can pretty much just get in there, get into obscure angles and whatnot that you're not going to be able to cut properly. Brett's going to give this Gundam a go.
What? Whose model is this, by the way?
I don't know. Just some randoms. I just stole it off the kid in the aisle. All right.
Classic Kobe.
So that is NSTL 034 for your information.
So we've got
45 degrees.
NSTL 035 and 034.
034 and 035.
The 9 steps range is growing.
It is, and
I
it
love
is
that.
growing
I am
fast.
taking them racing with me.
You're going to take both of those. You
What
love
el-
both of them.
What else have you got, mate?
We had a Green Stuff World shipment come in across both of our stores. So I'd like to
Green
introduce
Stuff
you
World,
to
or known as GSW.
GSW, yeah,
Whatever
that's
way
right.
you want to say, it's fine.
It depends. If you're low and slow like me, Green Stuff World,
If you're a nice vibe guy.
GSW. If you're there for a good time, GSW.
Boom.
Boom. So I've got 3 products,
Didn't-
2 of which are compatible.
We sell hundreds of this UV resin. I don't know what people do with it. What do you possibly do with UV resin?
It's
Right.
good for bonding things.
But
So
it's
it's
not
like
sticky.
It's like a good glue.
But it's not sticky.
No, it's not, because you need this to set it. I'll move this out of the way. So these 2 are match made in heaven, right? You can use this without this.
Can you?
Yes, you can. But it takes approximately 2 to 3 hours for it to dry in the sun.
Oh.
So the sun gives off ultraviolet light,
Yes.
and that will set this resin. But also you can set it almost instantaneously with this purple
Instantaneous.
ultraviolet torch. So
you
you
go.
can do that.
Don't shine that in your eyes.
Do not.
Don't.
Don't. I've tried. I'm going to walk out of here and bump into the pole. Yeah, so this is a transparent resin. Can be used for...
Also comes in tints.
It does. It comes in different colors.
So there's like fluoro yellow for like the orcs and stuff, right?
Yes,
Like
and green.
wargamers.
There's like lime.
lime,
There's
yellow,
red, orange, pink.
Oh.
Oh, and there's some of them glow. There's a glow.
No.
Glow in the dark. Yeah,
No.
there's a glow in the dark resin that you can get by
You
GSW,
can't
Green
see it-
Stuff
You
World.
can't be able to see it where I'm going to put it.
The silence is menacing. Underneath the bottom of that, so you can see it.
To level it out.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Well, these are 2 brilliant products that I wanted to share with you today.
You were just... Well, what about this one?
This is the 3rd.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's like you were closing out.
1, 2, 3. No. Last one for me. Before we get the next one in.
Am I allowed to go in here? No.
Go on, do it.
No.
Do it.
No, this is masking party. Now, you were talking about this the other day, Cobes.
I was. We get so many people coming in asking for this.
So you would use this for
Camouflage.
camo.
Or any masking that I need to do that isn't a canopy.
Couldn't you just use blue tack?
You could, but blue tack sometimes leaves a residue, and this is like residue less.
Residue free.
It's residue free. You won't get any residue. It goes on really smooth. If you keep it cold, it's really stiff.
Is it reusable?
Absolutely, 100% reusable. I've had the same one for about 8 years.
Oh, and you keep painting it?
Yep, you just keep painting over it, and it doesn't change.
And you just blend it in?
It doesn't put paint on your model
and
at
you,
all.
And you just mush it back in?
Yeah, you just put it back in the pot, and it just sets.
Yeah, but you just like... So when you painted it, you just...
Knead it. Yeah,
knead
you
it back
just
in.
knead it. Yeah, and all the pigment of the paint flakes off, or it just goes through it, and yeah. Really good product. 100% recommend. We have one of them, so there you go.
I love it.
All right, shall I go get Kawa?
Please.
All right.
Can you get cover?
Get out of here.
Have you had... I'm going to turn that coffee... I'm going to take that coffee machine away.
Too much.
It's evident.
No, it's not the coffee.
It's the evident.
That's not
It's
the
evident. Is it just the excitement of the air show? Hey, he can barely contain himself, poor Kobe. What's going on over here, guys? I'm just checking out some of these. Kobe does love his purple. He does. He definitely does. 9 Steps Boss Man. Welcome. You were in store before. Congratulations on your new wing color. That's going to be awesome. And what else have we got going on? I've got my RC bag here, but I really wanted to wait for TFG. So I'll wait for Tony to come in store for that. But I did want to say Kobe here. So I've got a race coming up soon. Have a look at this. Look what Kobe did for me. So the sweep wheels are usually just plain embossed. The Wizard has actually infilled it with this beautiful metallic green paint. I absolutely love that. And it's a really nice touch on your RC car. Yes, it's going to wear off and get stretched, but you know what? It's going to look great in the photo booth. And I will, once I've launched this car to the world, I will indeed put it up on socials by the end of the day. So check it out. That's going to be the Yokomo RS 2.0. Hello, miss.
Hello.
Welcome in. How are you today, Kawa?
Good.
Yeah, you've been busy?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, what have you been doing? You've been talking to all the plane people.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's coming in talking about the planes, aren't they?
Yeah, true.
And I
That's
get a
true.
bit lost because I'm not really much of a plane guy.
I'm
You've even
learning
been
here.
selling trains today. Did you sell train before?
No, never. This is the first time trying.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
So how's your week been? What have you been up to this week?
So there is a Gunpla like World Cup. Like we're building the Gunplas, and the Bandai official will like select the one of the best.
So there's a contest
Yeah, contest.
in Australia.
It's all across the world, but we do have entries in Australia.
Did you enter?
No, it's not open yet.
It's not open.
Yeah.
Are you going to enter?
I will try. I want to. Yeah,
Which one do you want to build?
Mm,
The gold one.
yeah. I would say the gold one. Yeah.
That is so cool.
I know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What have you got for us this week? Did you got any goodies for? Oh.
The goodies this week.
You were talking about this one on the live this morning. So I don't know
Yes.
if you guys caught. We did a Hearns live in-store this morning, and Kawa was dropping hints about this one.
Yeah.
So tell us about this. What are we looking at here, Kawa?
So this one is Master Grade RX 78-2 Vert 3.0. So it's like they're upgrading the Master Grade of.
So it's not Vercar.
No, not Vercar.
So this is, hang on a second. This is RX 78-2 version 3.0.
Yeah.
Do you understand why I get confused?
Why?
Well, how can you have RX 78-2 version 3.0?
So RX 78-2 is the unit's name.
Ah,
Yeah.
I thought it was like the third
No.
version of the second. No?
So version 3.0 is like they keep upgrading, like iterating this kit, and this is
So this is a classic Gundam.
the most classic.
Is it really?
Yeah. So
It's
that's
not-
why they keep upgrading this one.
Ah,
Yeah, that makes sense,
was
right?
this the life-size one, RX 782?
No, it's a 100 scale.
No, but wasn't there? Was this the life-size one?
Yeah.
It's not there
yeah.
anymore, but last year or whatever, there was a life-size Gundam.
Yeah.
in Tokyo,
Yeah,
right?
that's the same model. Like it's like making the life size one to the 100 scale.
So I've taken the lid off. Tell me
Yeah.
what's inside the box. What are we looking at?
So this one, I would say this is one of the most beautiful design and proportion of the RX 78-2 you could get across all the scale.
But you know me, I'm all about the inner chassis. Is the inner chassis any good? The skeleton.
Yeah. The skeleton is good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is he posable?
I would say for this one, comparing to like rather than posing, it's better to like you keep them in one pose and put them in the display shop.
Just make it one way and keep it there.
Yeah. That's the way to have this.
So this isn't one that you would recommend for stop motion.
It's more for like displaying.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
what a beautiful color palette.
I know.
But it's so classic, right? The color palette here.
Yeah. It's always like looking. If you look into the bigger parts,
Yes.
they will like they improve the quality of like doing the bigger parts. You don't have the weird
Slide mold.
yeah
marks.
on it.
And have a look. There's so many. Usually, there's only one multicolor sprue.
I
No?
know.
Now there's at least 2 or 3 that I can see.
Yeah.
We've got clear, red, grey, and white, all on one sprue.
Yeah.
And over here we've got like a warm yellow,
Yeah.
a nice deep red into a
And
beautiful
different
lavender.
levels of gray to give the
Different textures, right?
yeah different textures.
And different levels of white.
Yeah. That's you're reading like building the levels of details in this.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And this is one of your favorites.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, no one will hate this kit.
No one will hate this kit.
Yeah, I'm
That's
pretty
a
sure.
Kawa guarantee.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think I would be capable of it? Would it be suitable for a first-time builder or?
I would say
Or
Yeah, you
maybe
can-
second time builder.
Yeah, second time would be the best. Yeah.
I'm going to go to the overhead here. I'm going to show the inner frame if I can get focus point on it.
Yeah.
Because it absolutely looks beautiful what they've done here.
I know, right? And sometimes some of the people saying the MG is sort of like a scaled up version of real grade Gundam.
Yes.
Yeah. I think sort of I can relate that. Yeah.
You can relate with that.
Yeah, I can relate with that.
So you don't need blue, but you need nippers.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it's showing that it has multicolored sprues.
Yeah. And actually I think this kit is also an like cost effective option compared to the perfect grade. So if your budget is not that you can't reach the perfect grade, choose this one. Yeah, that's literally the same thing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Have you got anything else for us today?
Yes. So it's not a Gundam.
What is it?
I recently started looking into the car models.
You're a car girl now.
Yeah. Because I start watching anime Initial D, which is a
That's
car.
a classic, no?
I know. It's about a car racing story. So
And
yeah.
and the Tofu Express. Am I saying it right?
Oh yeah.
Am I saying it right? Tofu Express.
Correct. And this one is Skyline GTR.
R32.
Yeah.
Did you start building this one already?
No, not yet, but I will. Yeah, I definitely will build this
Oh,
one.
you can build a car,
Yeah, I want to.
Really?
Yeah.
and it's made by Fujimi.
Yeah, it's not a Tamiya one. So
No.
yeah.
It's not. So they are licensed. It's officially licensed through Initial D.
Yeah,
So
and
this is one of the characters from the anime.
yeah, but he's driving the Skyline as a racing car.
How cool is that?
And they have some special parts comparing to the Tamiya's
Yep.
GTR Skyline. I can
Oh.
show you. Yeah.
Look at the clip-on bumper bar. That's not very Tamiya, is it?
Yeah.
The clip-on body parts.
Can you pass me these two? So
Yep.
one of the special thing we include in this kit is the seats.
The seats.
Yeah, if you could see here, they got two different design of seats included. This one is the
So you can sort of style it the way you want it, right? You can
Yeah,
build it
yeah.
a couple of different ways.
yeah. This one is the racing car version. Like
Yeah.
your seat belt is like going through the hole and plug. Yeah. And this one is like a general
Street car
Skyline.
version,
Yeah,
right?
street car version. And also have different types of the back
Of
wings.
body kits. So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have a racing wing.
Yeah.
And then you
this
have
one
like
is
a more
general.
standard one.
Yeah,
And
standard.
it looks like you have two different bumper bars.
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
And this one is like a more further
A
advanced.
bigger intercooler.
Yeah.
That is so cool. I
I
love that.
know. So
I
it's,
love that you can really customize it as well.
yeah.
And not just by painting different colors.
True. That's
you can
true.
actually make it your own kit
Yeah.
somewhat.
Yeah.
I love it. And you reckon you're going to build this one?
Yeah, I will. And one more exclusive thing
I
in
keep
this.
trying to put it away. You keep getting everything out again.
Sorry. One
Which
last
one?
thing. Yeah. So this kit had the little metal.
Metal axles.
Yeah.
that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah. So Tamiya never use any other materials rather than plastic. So
Okay. So
yeah,
it's going to be like strong.
yeah, more realistic feelings.
That's
for this.
good. So I'll be able to
yeah.
play with it on the bench and make car noises.
Yeah.
Can I?
No.
Why not?
It's just
Kobe will yell at me, won't he? If I do that.
Yeah.
Every time he sees me in the model cabinet playing with the cars,
Mhm.
he gets angry. He says, they're not for playing. That is fantastic. Thank you very much, Kawa.
You're welcome.
Well, now that we've done this, I've got no chance of getting the lid back on the box properly. You know that, don't you? We'll have to put this in back in after.
Yeah.
Is that the last thing that you've got for us today?
Yes.
That is beautiful. So that is from Fujimi.
Yeah.
That is an Initial D car kit.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I look forward to seeing your version of it. Thank you for joining us this week.
Thank you.
Have a lovely week, and we'll see you soon.
See you guys in the store.
See you, Kawa.
See ya.
Bye-bye. TFG. He's over there lurking to come in. Have a look at this.
I do a lot of lurking.
What color do you think Kawa would paint her Skyline.
Godzilla.
What would you do? Would you do box art? Here, mate, just so people can hear you.
Yeah, no one wants to hear me. Yeah, I don't see her doing. Given everything she wears is black, I'm going to suggest that's what it'll end up.
I'm dressed by TFG today.
You are indeed. In
Did
fact,
you-
I was
did you
going to
notice?
I was going
That's
to
a nice
mention-
segue, isn't it?
It's a wonderful segue, and luckily I was smart enough to catch on to it. I mean, I was going to say I would need to talk about the elephant. Oh, sorry, the rabbit in the room.
The rabbit in the room.
The
I like
rabbit in the room.
what, I
The
like what
official
you did there.
vintage bash pancake rabbit T-shirt.
This has led me to believe that we're going to have a hospitality tent of pancakes on the go.
Yeah, well, that's quite possible.
Probably not rabbits.
That
That wouldn't be appropriate. But
no,
pancakes, yes.
No, that's the viral T-shirt for the bash this year. It's got discussed one afternoon on the bash Facebook group.
Yes,
And then half an hour later, a T-shirt existed,
it existed.
drawn by me.
Myxomatosis.
Yeah,
Isn't that
it's a fine thing.
viral?
Stop trying to pretend you got breasts.
And I like this little thing here. I can't
Yeah,
get,
yeah.
can't get the camera. any
No, you
closer.
can't see any closer. Yeah, no, it's a fine thing.
It's just nothing to see here. It's just a rabbit with a pancake on.
I think there's about
By TFG.
last time I checked the shop, I think we'd sold like 25 or 30 of them,
Very, very cool.
which is good.
All right.
People like. I'm just wearing a normal vintage bash T-shirt,
Wow.
so I'm really letting the team down.
That's right. That's right. So what have we got
That's-
here? Con's saying, hey, Con. He's commenting on Kawa. Yeah, great stuff, Kawa.
I'll walk back in here now.
Late to the party. Nids is back in too.
Yeah.
And pancakes at the bash. Yes, please. Absolutely. We can. I reckon that.
I remember
should be a
we
thing.
had pancakes at the Bendigo Classic. I don't know, 10 years ago. Jay Dixon brought along a pancake maker, and we had it in my tent.
There you go.
And it was a fine thing.
Pancakes
It
in your
was a
tent.
fine thing. That's why I'm still so fat. Well, it's one
Have
of the
I got
reasons.
something for you?
Hey, this
I don't care what you've
Noella's
got.
over there.
I'm not even asking you what you've got to bring to the party because this is about me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Everything's always about you.
Well, this is.
Yeah, I know.
This is the segment
I know,
called
I know.
"What's in Brett's Bag."
What's in Brett's bag?
Hey, it's in the title, mate. It's in the title.
I know. And this one, because I know what's in that bag, and you're a happy man.
It's not very often I kiss the bag.
No, and you'll need to see a doctor about that afterwards.
Why?
Oh, who knows what's in there?
I know exactly what's in there.
I know what's in there too, because you've been working on it out on the bench all morning.
Well, don't say that. But if the boss is listening,
Well, it doesn't matter. What was that? Oh,
it is the mighty.
if that's not an RS 2.0, I don't know what is.
And if I don't say so myself, it's a lovely example of such a fine thoroughbred.
Yeah.
So this is Yokomo's entry-level kit, commonly referred to in store as a plastic fantastic,
Yep.
because it's made from plastic
And it's fantastic.
and it's fantastic. So it's really, really cool. So this is an entry-level kit. Very good way to get into racing or RC or kit building,
Yeah.
right? It does all those three things fantastic. Even if you have no intentions of ever racing one, but
It's a fun
you
car to
don't
build.
like the look of a TTO2 with a very good reason compared to this.
Yeah, it's
Hey?
it's a different league.
It's a different
Very
league,
much a different
It's a
league
different
in
league.
racing terms.
but it's not a hugely different league in price point. Do you believe it?
Yep.
So yeah, so this is the Yokomo RS 2.0. So this is a kit. So it comes as a kit. So it doesn't come with wheels and tires, doesn't come with electrics, does come ball race, does come with oil filled.
It's a
This-
slider.
And yeah, it comes with a slider, just like a normal competition car. But we are going racing at the Vic Titles.
Next weekend. So this time
I
next
keep
week,
saying like weeks away, but it is in
It's
fact
next
next weekend.
this time next week, you and I will be down at Cirque at,
We will be bringing the Hearns
at
live
Bittern.
from the tent,
Yeah.
won't we?
So
And we'll be telling everybody how fast we are. Probably not.
I
but
won't.
anyway. How much fun we're having.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and how many pancakes we're eating?
How many pancakes. So this is the RS 2.0 built out of the box factory standard.
And remember, we're talking price point just a hint above 300.
Yeah. Now, I have put two additions on this. I did put white belts, commonly referred to as low friction.
Yeah.
And these are not for performance in any way, shape, or form. I did it because they're white and they look cool. That's it.
That's not the only thing you did white.
No. And that led to, well, everybody does black.
Yeah,
Right, every RC racer lately, I think if we walked around the pits, is all
all
got
black. Yeah.
black wiring. It doesn't matter what color it is. I just want it to be different.
Yeah.
It sort of reminds me. I don't know. It's got like this marshmallow-esque sort of consistency.
Ooh,
No,
yeah, yeah.
like it's nice and
Yes,
puffy.
hang
And,
on, so have you.
And this is 12 gauge wire JPRC. Fantastic.
Bit of overkill for 21.5.
That's a lot of overkill. I would have preferred 14 gauge or whatever, but
Yeah.
that's all that we had in the white. Does have an Axon spur gear mated to an Aeromax pinion.
Mm.
We're
good
getting
stuff.
steered by a MKS servo. We've got the Futaba receiver, Milapse transponder, Yokomo cooling fan, Orca Blitzstream 3, Orca Totem Spec ESC, Team Coyote battery. All Hearns hero products.
All of this is way more than you deserve.
Way more.
Yeah.
It's way better than I'll ever be.
Yep.
But I love it every bit of the
Hey,
way.
not forgetting the Tony P special 3D printed front bumper.
3D printed front bumper, designed and engineered to fit the Biddy Design Eptron and exactly 6.3 millimeters forward mount. And that's some technical F1 specification
Yep.
race hardware.
Someone will be able to look at that and go, is that 6.5 mil forward? You'll be able to go, as it happens, yes.
Yes, that's 6.3.
Yeah.
We've got the Tony P custom 3D printed
Yeah.
fan duct. Look at that. What a machine. I couldn't be happier.
No, because
absolutely
you haven't
couldn't be
had a
happier.
race car for some time.
I haven't had a race car, and it has been a fabulous build. I've really enjoyed it. It just like literally puts itself together.
Your last race car I took
Yeah,
and
and
gave to Timmy. So.
that was a weapon too. But yeah,
And it's still a weapon.
the RS 2.0, a really humble, popular race car. If you're not into racing, get one anyway. If you're into racing, get one because you deserve it.
You'll be able to
Right.
see, there'll be
About
2, 3,
5 of
4 or
them.
5 in our tent
And a front wheel drive.
and the front wheel drive, my front wheel drive
Which is pretty
Conversion.
much the same car with the belt
with
flipped
the
off.
belt flicked off and a couple of other little bits and pieces.
Well, a bit of a
just
weight there.
bit
And
of
that's
a
about
weight.
it.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot
And you
difference and it
put the
just works.
speedy, you put the speedy up there
Yep.
instead of there.
Yeah,
And that's a thing. It is
and,
a thing.
and it somehow it worked.
That is fantastic. So I
So-
really look forward to that.
so
So thank you for
next
all
weekend-
our partners and our friends. Like I said, a huge shout out to Tony P. A huge shout out to
Mostly shout
yourself.
at him.
A huge shout out to Dr. Zafina, who's been in there fettling my motor. So if I get disqualified next week,
That's twice today I've heard the word fettling.
fettling.
Both times coming out of
Well,
your
what can I
mouth.
say it? He's been in there doctoring and modifying the motor.
Yeah, I know.
I
But
can incriminate myself.
I like a bit of fettle every now and again.
Well, this is why you're not allowed 200 meters within the school zone. You know this.
I'm not allowed to fettle anymore.
Your
Well,
fettling days are over.
I'm also not allowed near zoos. But that's a different story.
How do you think the pancake got on top of the rabbit?
The rabbit, yeah, exactly. I
What
know.
else have you got? What have you got
I've
for
got-
us?
I've
So
got-
this was about me.
Yeah.
You
I
just come in to
I just
entertain
came
me
in to
and stroke my
try
ego.
And, try and, well, yeah, afterwards anyway. We'll
Yeah,
see
that's
what.
okay.
I've got nothing. I mean, I've got my front wheel drive today, but that's only because I did a video on how to fit the sway bars because, quite frankly, the Yokomo effort and telling you
Telling the story
there's
how
a
to fit it.
QR code in to scan
Yes.
to get the instructions, and then it's 2 pages, and neither of the 2 pages is useful. And I was only able to do my first set because I had your original RS to
And
copy.
you could,
Then I
I'm
thought,
wondering how I did it. I don't know.
I think you might have fluked it because it's not actually all that easy. And I know
Isn't it
Tony
just
B had
like
this.
one? Isn't it just one
Yeah, it's-
bracket with 4 screws,
yeah.
and then you have the collar in the
Yeah.
middle?
It's just there's
and
a
the
bit
sway
more to
bar.
it than that. It's a little bit
All right.
confusing. That's why I did the thing this morning. So that'll be up sometime next week, maybe.
Well, it's good to see you in the studio doing stuff anyway, because people love you.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think they enjoy me doing the build things because what they can do is they can put it on and go, oh, geez, I'm sick of this bastard, and they can turn me off.
Yeah.
And they enjoy having that power.
Well, that's the joy of having 330
yeah.
when you're in. It's like turning you off, but you're not here, so it's even
Yeah,
better.
yeah. So it's a win. You know, people go, oh, I was going to go into Hearns, but it's Friday and Tony will be in there.
Yeah, well, you can come in after 3:30 and
and I won't be here.
So it's good.
Yeah.
You don't have to put up with the riffraff or the abuse.
No. So, that's the time to come in. Huh? I work gentleman's hours and I don't work very hard. But it keeps him amused and keeps him off the streets.
That's right.
So that's what. So I don't have much else to offer apart from this time next week. We will do the live
At the track.
at the track.
Yeah, well, Kawi and Kobe,
Kobe and Kobe.
running the show from here.
Yeah,
We'll jump in. They'll invite us in, hopefully. They'll invite us in,
Yeah.
and we can be part of it from over there.
yeah. That'll be you, me, Brad, Timmy.
Everybody's queuing up.
Yeah, there'll be.
Safina, everybody's queuing up to get
Yeah,
in the tent.
we'll have all our Hearns semi-factory team.
Yep. Yep.
And may or may not have pancakes. I can't guarantee. Is there a pancake joint in Frankston? That's close by.
Well, that has been fantastic. So let's close this one out, please. This has been episode 253.
Oh, seems like only last week it was 252.
Well, that's a very good reason. And I think you've enjoyed all the content except for what he brought in.
Yeah, I didn't really bring a lot to the table today.
But you helped me explore this, and that's what I love.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I helped that. That's all good.
Thank you very
How
much,
long have we been
everybody,
going?
for watching. Thank you very
Oh.
much, Noelle, for joining us.
Yay.
And I
Noelle's
really look
back.
forward to getting her back in again. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Also, if you want to get involved, you can enter conversations on our YouTube channel. So we'll write back when we can get to you and stuff like that. If there's anything you need to know, or of course, come in store and see us.
Or if you desperately need a Pancake Rabbit t-shirt, which obviously you do, the address is on the Vintage Bash Facebook page.
There you go.
You will find it there.
And you can
You can bring it
just
in
as-
here, and I will personally autograph it for you. It will also possibly write rude phrases on the back of it.
and you could look as good as me.
I don't think
I'm
so.
Brett from Hearns Hobbies.
I'm Tony from Hearns Hobbies.
Thanks for watching us on episode 253. See you next week, guys.
Kind of black. Ah.